Get ready for some thrilling news as we explore the latest updates on the Galaxy S25 Ultra. If you're a fan of the Galaxy S series, you'll definitely want to stick around. Recent leaks from the well-known tipster Ice universe have given us a first look at the Galaxy S25 series through some intriguing dummy units. These early glimpses suggest that Samsung is about to make a big splash in 2024, and it looks like the S25 Ultra is stepping up its game. Unlike its predecessor, the S24 Ultra, which had a somewhat distinct appearance compared to the rest of the lineup, the Galaxy S25 Ultra seemed to be rejoining the family with a fresh design approach. The leaked images show that Samsung has opted for smoother, more rounded edges instead of the sharper corners we saw previously. This design shift aligns the Ultra with its siblings, the Galaxy S25 and S25 Plus, fostering a unified and cohesive aesthetic across the entire series. While the Galaxy S25 and S25 Plus may not look drastically different from their earlier versions, rumors suggest they will be slightly shorter, slimmer, and narrower. This refined profile promises a sleeker feel in the hand, enhancing the overall user experience. The leaked dummy units also showcase thinner bezels, contributing to a contemporary and stylish appearance. Now let's discuss the camera design. There are indications that all three models in the Galaxy S25 series might incorporate textured camera rings, although we need further confirmation on this feature. Regardless, the visual harmony of the overall design is appealing and likely to enhance user interaction. Interestingly, the Galaxy S25 Ultra is rumored to feature flat sides akin to its counterparts, yet it may introduce an asymmetric design that hasn't been fully captured in leaks thus far. This design tweak could improve ergonomics, making the device easier to handle, particularly for one-handed use. Moving on to software, the Galaxy S25 series is set to be the first to come equipped with Android 15 layered with One UI 7. This means users can expect a rejuvenated interface and fresh functionalities right from the start. There's also buzz surrounding the potential use of MediaTek's Dimensity chip in certain models of the Galaxy S25 series. This marks a notable shift from the previously anticipated Exynos 2500 chip, which has reportedly been shelved due to production challenges. If true, this change could lead to enhanced performance and greater efficiency for the devices. Let's take a moment to analyze some leaked images of screen protectors for the S25, S25 Plus, and S25 Ultra. These images shed light on the size variations and the anticipated curvier design that has been the talk of the town. The rounded corners of the Ultra model are expected to make it more manageable, particularly for users who prefer a larger device. For all the S Pen enthusiasts, there's good news. Despite earlier renders suggesting uncertainty about its inclusion, recent leaks confirm that the S Pen slot will remain a feature in the S25 Ultra. The screen protector for this model provides further assurance that Samsung is committed to maintain this beloved functionality in their flagship offerings. In conclusion, the Galaxy S25 series is poised to be an exciting evolution in Samsung's lineup. With a more integrated design, ergonomic improvements, and the latest software enhancements, it's clear that Samsung is attentive to user feedback and making significant refinements. What do you think about these latest developments? Are you looking forward to the Galaxy S25 Ultra? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell for the latest updates in tech news. Thanks for tuning in and see you in the next video. The smartphone industry is constantly evolving, with each new year bringing us flagship devices that push the boundaries of technology and design. In this video, we'll be taking a close look at the two biggest names in the smartphone world right now: Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max and Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra. Both phones are powerhouses in their own right, but how do they stack up against each other? Let's dive into the battle of the bigs. Design and size. As expected, Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't deviate much from its predecessor when it comes to design. The rectangular shape, soft corners, flat sides, and dynamic island pill-shaped cutout remain. This year, however, the screen has grown from 6.7 inches to a massive 6.9 inches, making it the largest display ever on an iPhone. Its bezels are even thinner, but the overall dimensions have changed slightly, measuring 163mm by 77.6mm. In comparison, the Galaxy S24 Ultra is slightly smaller at 162.3mm in height, but a bit wider at 79mm, making it easier to handle for users who love to use the S Pen for sketching or taking notes. Speaking of the S Pen, Samsung once again offers the stylus nestled into the bottom of the Galaxy S24 Ultra. It's a feature that remains unique to Samsung in the flagship market, and one that many users either love or ignore completely. The precision of the S Pen, developed in partnership with Wacom, is something to be admired, making it a fantastic tool for creative tasks. Apple, on the other hand, introduces some new tricks with its buttons. The Action button, which debuted in the iPhone 15 Pro series, returns, offering customizable functions for launching apps or activating Siri shortcuts. But the real star of the show is the new Camera Control button. This physical key, equipped with a capacitive surface, allows users to control the camera with a swipe, much like a traditional camera shutter button, enhancing the photography experience. Both phones come in sleek color options. The iPhone 16 Pro Max offers titanium finishes in white, black, natural, and the new Desert Titanium. Meanwhile, Samsung gives users a broader selection with titanium violet, yellow, black, and gray, and 3 exclusive colors if you order directly from Samsung's website. Display differences. When it comes to display, both phones boast impressive technology. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 6.9-inch OLED panel with a 120Hz refresh rate and an always-on display that can drop its refresh rate to just 1 Hz, keeping your wallpaper or photos visible even when the phone is asleep. Samsung's Galaxy S25 Ultra comes equipped with its signature AMOLED screen, also featuring a 120Hz refresh rate and an always-on display. However, Samsung has a slight edge here with its anti-reflective coating, which makes the screen much easier to see outdoors. In contrast, the iPhone struggles with reflections in bright sunlight despite its high brightness. Color accuracy is another area where the two phones differ slightly. The iPhone's display leans towards a yellowish hue, while the Galaxy has a bit of a teal tint. But with both phones offering blue light filters and adaptive color calibration, these differences are minimal in day-to-day use. One new feature for the iPhone 16 Pro Max is its ability to drop to an incredibly low 1 nit brightness level, making it easier on the eyes in dark environments. Samsung's display already hovers around this level, so both phones are excellent for nighttime use. Performance and software. Under the hood, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple's latest A18 Pro chip, built on a second-gen 3nm process by TSMC. This cutting-edge chip brings significant improvements in performance and efficiency, particularly when it comes to handling heavy tasks like gaming and AI-driven processes. Apple has also focused on better heat dissipation, addressing the overheating issues that plagued the A17 Pro chip. The Galaxy S25 Ultra, on the other hand, is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, specifically tuned for Samsung devices. While both chips are incredibly powerful, benchmarks show that Apple's A18 Pro takes the lead in CPU performance. However, in 3D graphics tests, the Galaxy S25 Ultra isn't far behind, offering stellar gaming performance. Both Apple and Samsung are pushing into the realm of AI, with dedicated NPU cores to handle AI tasks. The iPhone 16 Pro Max comes with Apple Intelligence, which will roll out new features gradually, while the Galaxy S25 Ultra already boasts AI-powered features like live translation, generative image editing, and transcript summaries. As for software, the iPhone runs iOS, which has seen some welcome changes this year, bringing it closer to the flexibility of Android. You can now place app icons anywhere on the home screen and even customize their colors. But if customization is what you're after, Samsung's One UI still reigns supreme with features like split-screen multitasking, themes, and more. Samsung has also stepped up its software update game, promising 7 years of updates for the Galaxy S25 Ultra, compared to Apple's 5-year commitment for the iPhone. Camera capabilities. Apple has made some significant upgrades to the cameras on the iPhone 16 Pro Max, particularly the ultra-wide camera, which now features a 48-megapixel sensor. The main camera remains at 48 megapixel, and the 5x telephoto camera comes with a 12-megapixel sensor. A new lens coating helps reduce the lens flare issue that has been prevalent in recent iPhone models, especially during night shots. Samsung, as always, is pushing the envelope with its camera hardware. The Galaxy S25 Ultra boasts a hopping 200-megapixel main camera, alongside a 12-megapixel ultra-wide, a 10-megapixel 3x telephoto, and a 50-megapixel 5x zoom camera. While the megapixel count might seem impressive, the real magic happens in post-processing. Both phones have excellent cameras, but Samsung has a slight edge in zoom performance, while the iPhone tends to over-sharpen fine details like leaves or grass. In low-light conditions, both phones perform admirably, but the iPhone's new lens coating helps reduce the flare and artifacts that can appear in night photos. Samsung, on the other hand, continues to struggle slightly with oversaturated greens in its images, but this is only noticeable when directly comparing photos side by side. Battery and charging. When it comes to battery life, both phones pack a punch. The iPhone 16 Pro Max has a 4,685 mAh battery, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra comes with a slightly larger 5000 mAh battery. However, Samsung takes the lead in charging speeds, offering 45-watt wired charging compared to the iPhone's 20-watt. For wireless charging, Apple's MagSafe offers 25-watt, while Samsung's wireless charging maxes out at 15-watt. Conclusion. So, which phone is the better choice? It's a tough call. The iPhone 16 Pro Max impresses with its sleek design, powerful A18 Pro chip, and improved cameras, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra excels with its S Pen, higher megapixel count, and faster charging speeds. Ultimately, it comes down to personal preference and whether you're more entrenched in Apple's ecosystem or Samsung's Android world. Either way, you're getting a top-tier smartphone that won't disappoint. What do you think about it? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Until then, take care. Goodbye.